Hello and welcome back to SET, which is strength endurance training. This is workout number 3 for week 1, and I'm so glad you are here. For today's workout, we have total body ladder, and you need absolutely no equipment for this. We have 2 rounds where we will do a ladder version of each and every move, where we go 15 seconds, then we repeat for 30 seconds, then we repeat for 45 seconds, and then we repeat for 60 seconds, all right? We have 2 rounds of that, but before we get into that, let's start with our warm-up, all right? Move 1 for our warm-up, we're gonna start with those inchworms. You're gonna walk on out into that high plank, core is engaged, glutes are tight. Make sure that as you're doing this, you aren't letting those hips come on down or keeping your butt in the air. Now, if you need to modify, remember all you have to do is just bend those knees. Bend those knees, bring them down to the ground slowly, and come into that modified plank position, and then push back up, all right? Keep going for me. I will let you know when to go ahead and switch to the next move, but what I'm gonna do is start talking about what you can expect for today's workout. All right, so like I said, it is total body ladder. So for round 1, we have a total of 5 moves. Keep going for me. These moves, we are gonna repeat, and we're gonna increase time as we go through them. We have butt kickers in 3, 2, 1. Come on up right here. Right here. All right, now remember, you're trying to get those heels to your glutes. If you need to modify, you're gonna just hop it, kind of a little hop, and you're gonna take it down a notch, all right? Now, for the 5 moves, like I said, we're increasing time. So we're gonna go through each one at 15 seconds each. Repeat for 30, repeat for 45, and then repeat for 60. You'll get a break. Then we have 1 final round, but only 3 exercises. Same time frequencies though. All right, we have a hop, hop, squat coming up. 2 hops to the side, squat down in 3, 2, 1. Hop, hop, squat. Right here. All right, remember this is just a warm up. Try not to go crazy for me. If you need to modify this, step, step, squat right here. Step, step, squat. Keep it up for me. Hop, hop, squat. Like I said, no equipment. All right, stay with me. We have a spider lunge coming up. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. All right, so what you're gonna do for this, take 1 leg. Doesn't matter which one you're starting with, all right? I have my right. You're gonna place down. Take the elbow of the leg that's up and bring it as low as you can. All right, hold for just a couple seconds. Come up, switch. All right, that's all you're doing. Get that deeper stretch in there. Now, if you're like, I cannot bring my elbow that low, that's okay. You don't have to, you can just stay right here. All right, that's okay. If you need to, drop that back knee, all right? Now, dropping the back knee does get a little deeper of a stretch in there, but it takes the weight off of your hands, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, everything. All right, we have a jog in 3, 2, 1 right here. All right, get loose. You will have breaks between each one, all right? But remember, when we take a break, we stay moving. Remember, no standing still. We don't want that blood to pool. We do not want to increase risk of injury. In 3, 2, 1, relax, relax. All right, I'm gonna show you move number 1 is an inchworm to high, low plank. So you guys did an inchworm for the warm-up, right? So you already know what it is. As you come out, you come to that high plank, and you're gonna drop, and then place and lift, all right? Now, each time you go down, focus on switching which one you go down with first. So, in that example, I went down with my right arm first, right? So, the next time I do it, I'm gonna go down with my left arm first, okay? So that is move number 1. Move number 2, we have a reverse lunge to a squat jump, okay? So all we're gonna do, 1, 2, plant, squat. 1, 2, plant, squat. That's move number 2, all right? Don't worry, I will show you modifications during the entire thing. After that, we have skaters right here. All right, you're hopping side to side as far as you can go. After that, we're down on the ground. We have what's called in and out abs. You're coming down into a V-sit position, okay? Modification will be here, right here. This is what we got. Then we have what's called a burpee skier next. All right, for this, you're doing a normal burpee. When you come here, you're going side, back, all right? And then you repeat. Those are your first 5 moves. 15 seconds to start, all right? You're almost there. You have 15 seconds left. Move around for me. Breathe for me. You got this. You got it. We are going in 2, 1, inchworm. Here we go. Inchworm, high-low. Now to modify, you are going to do the same thing that we did during the warm-up. Bend your knees. Come on down, right here. Now, if that's too much, you're like, I cannot keep form with that, just go out to the plank and come back in. 3, 2, 1, come up. You have those 2 reverse lunges to the squat jump. Now, keep going for me. I'm going to talk form. Make sure that that back knee does not touch the ground. It should hover, barely hover about it. All right? You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm holding up a 2 and I'm saying 3. What's going on with me, right? All right, right here. And if you're like me and you lost your balance, reset. Stay here. All right, modification. You're gonna step and tap or hop and tap. 3, 2, 1, come on down. We have those V-sit in and out abs in 3, 2, 1, right here, right here. Modification, hands are back. Now, for this, I wanna make sure you guys know there's no rounding and no arching. 3, 2, 1, burpee skiers, here we go. Ski, ski, bring it in. Burpee modification, step back, step back, step to the side and back. You're just stepping everything out. All right, keep going. We're going from the top in 3, 2, 1. Inchworm high lows. We're up to 30 seconds. Here we go. Right here. Now, you want to make sure you don't swing your hips as you do the move, okay? Core is tight, glutes are tight, all right? Thing to make sure, if you start rocking your hips, take your feet out a little bit wider. The wider your feet, the more stability you're gonna have, okay? Modify if you need to. All right, we're going to those lunges in 3, 2, 1. Stand up for me, right into it. Lunge, lunge, set, jump. Now, whatever you do with your hands during the jump is up to you. I'm gonna talk through form, so keep going for me. All right, remember, you're stepping back. Weight is in that front heel. That's where you're getting your push from. All right, when you jump up and land, you wanna make sure that you're landing in that squat position. 2, 1, skaters. Really, for the lunges and the squat, the only modifications are to limit your range of motion and to take the jump out, okay? Keep going. You're almost there. 10 seconds, and then we go to those in and out abs, all right? Keep fighting. Right here, right here. 2, 1, drop down. In and out. Right here, right here. You can have your hands here, here, back here for modification. And when I mean back here, they are literally right behind your glutes, all right? Keep going. You're almost there. Almost there. You guys are doing great. We have those burpee skiers next. Remember, modifications. You're stepping everything out. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Right here, right here, right here. Ski, ski. Now, if you decide to start with the jump or start with the ski, it's up to you, all right? Do what works best for you. Again, as you're coming down into that plank, something I want to make sure is that you engage your core enough to stop you. None of this, all right? That can sometimes happen. We're going from the top. 3, 2, 1, inchworm high low. Here we go. We are up to 45 seconds, guys. Stay with me. Keep those legs wide if you need to. The wider your feet placement, the more stability you will have. Don't let your hips rock. All right, what happens when we let our hips rock during this move? We're using our hips to help us go from high to low and low to high. We don't want that. We want that to be coming solely from our shoulders and our arms, not our hips. You're almost there, 5 seconds. And then we go to lunge, lunge, squat jump, all right? 2, 1, here we go. Right here, right here. Now again, remember, the only true modification is you're going to limit and limit that range of motion and do a calf raise instead of a squat jump, okay? Keep going. If you want to intensify that move, make it be a switch lunge to a tuck, okay? If you want to intensify this, keep going for me. You're almost there. 10 seconds left. You got this. We're right here. We're right here. We're right here. 2, 1. Go to those skaters for me. Now, if you want to intensify this move, your goal is to go longer and higher or faster, all right? Again, modification is step, tap, or jump, tap, okay? I'm not tapping, and this is the intermediate. Now, what you do with your hands is completely up to you, okay? Please know that. Some people like to act like they're touching down. Some people do what I'm doing, okay? You are almost there. Almost there. Less than 10, guys. Then we have those in and out abs. 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down for me. Now, during these, one thing I want to point out is that you should keep breathing, all right? One thing I know people love to do during ab work is it starts to burn, right? It starts to burn, so we want to hold our breath. We're like, don't do that. It's gonna make the work 10 times harder. Keep pushing through it. Keep fighting through it, all right? Keep going. We have the burpee skiers coming up. And I want to point something out real quick before we go. Remember, as you come down, stop and don't let your hips do this. You'll get some low back pain if you do that. 3, 2, 1. Now remember, you can go to the jump and go from there, or you can go down and ski to start. It's completely up to you. You'll get the same work no matter what. Now, if you want to intensify this, make that a tuck at the end instead of a jump, okay? Keep going for me. Remember how to modify. Modification. You're stepping everything out, all right? Keep pushing for me. You're almost there. You are almost there. We have one more round. Inchworms to high lows are next. And we're going for a minute. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Walk it out. Last time you are doing these, guys. Keep fighting for me. Now remember, modification, you bend those knees. Come down to that high plank. Again, if you are modifying in the high plank, you want to keep form the exact same, okay? The only difference is that now your knees are on the ground. You wanna make sure hands are underneath your shoulders. Your gaze is 3 to 5 inches out. Your glutes are contracted. Your core is contracted, all right? You should feel it. Same if you were doing a high plank. Remember, core is contracted, glutes are contracted. Your gaze is still 3 to 5 inches in front, even during the high-low. All right, keep it up. You're almost there. You're almost there. We have those 2 reverse lunges to the squat jump in 3, 2, 1. Join me. Join me right here. Jump it up. Keep going. Now, if you're like, okay, I've been doing this, and this is easy, this is easy, this is easy, intensify it. It's okay if you are modifying and you're like, okay, I need to spice it up a bit. Spice it up. Spice it up. Go for an intensity move. Try it once. Try it once. Try the switch lunge to a tuck. Try it. How many rounds can you get in? Try it. I bet you can do it once. I bet you can do it twice. I bet you can do it however many times you tell yourself you can. All right? 15 seconds, guys. Our next move coming up. Keep going. I'll tell you when to switch. Is that skater. Remember, if you're intensifying, longer, higher, or faster. 2, 1, join me. Modification, tap and step, all right? Or hop, tap, whatever works for you. Now, here's the thing. Even with modifying, can you go faster? Can you go longer? Even if you were stepping, can you take a wider step? I want you to challenge yourself. You have less than 30 seconds left. Challenge yourself. Be like, hey, the other rounds I've been modifying. Say, no, I'm gonna try the intermediate, or I'm gonna challenge myself and see how far I can go. Trust that you can, because if you believe you can, you'll be able to. Even if it's just one. If that's more than you were doing last time, that is a victory. We are changing in and out abs in 3, 2, 1. Come on down for me right here, right here, right here. You guys are doing so good. I promise you. Remember, breathe. And again, for form, your core is completely engaged. A good rule of thumb is to take weight behind your knees and go as far back as you can without letting go of grip. When you release, your core should feel engaged. That's where you want to be. Right here, right here. All right? If you want to do advanced, do a V up. All right? That means you're going straight from here up to here. Okay? Keep going. Guess what? You have 15 seconds left. Keep going for me. Keep going. Contract. Contract that core. Contract it. Guess what? You have burpee skiers next. Last move for this round. Then you get a break in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Last 60 seconds of this move right here. Then you are done with this round. You will be done. And guess what? You get a break. And then you have one final round left. But it's only 3 moves. So whatever you're doing right now, tell yourself, oh, I can do this. I can do this. I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep fighting, and I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna get this move done, because I'm not a quitter. I have goals, and during the times when you want to quit, when you're like, I can't push any further, this is what I want you to tell yourself. Why am I here? Why am I working on myself? Why did I choose to get this workout started? And I'm not talking about dropping weight. I'm not talking about looking like a certain person and rest. Grab some water. I am talking about the real deep reason why. Move around for me, keep moving. Because here's the thing, we all have a why, right? It's much deeper than a number on a scale. It's much deeper than a number on a waistband or on a shirt tag, okay? maybe your family is known for health issues and you want to combat that. You don't want any part of that. Maybe, just maybe, you want to be a good influence on your kids. Maybe you want to reverse a health condition that you have. Whatever it may be, remember that why. And during this time, if you want to quit, if you want to say, I can't do it anymore, remember that. You want energy for your kids, you got to keep it up. You got to keep going. Next round, we have 3 moves. 3 moves and that's it, okay? Move 1 is a push-up to shoulder tap, okay? Same thing applies for form as it was in the plank, except your hands are a little bit further out than shoulder width, okay? Cores engaged, glutes engaged. Don't let those hips swing. Keep everything tight, especially as you do this. Spread out your feet if you want more stability, okay? But don't worry, I'll show you all of this again. We have a cross crunch as move number 2. In this, you're still in that V-sit position that I was talking about before. Remember, core is engaged. You are engaging all of your core. That's not just your abs, okay? And from here, you're gonna punch across, right here. Every punch, you are getting rid of some fear, some negative mindset, something, all right? I want you to focus on that. Then we have what's called a surrender, all right? Now, if you are a beginner or you've never done these before, listen to me when the move comes and I'll show you how to modify it, okay? You're gonna start on the ground. You're stepping forward, not underneath you. Forward, okay? Underneath you will risk injury. Step forward, your leg should be a 90-degree angle, okay? Weight is in that bottom heel. And you're gonna step up into a squat, jump, all right? Now, again, I will remind you modification when we get there, okay? Then, same thing as you go back, you should be right back in that first position, all right? Okay, 15, 30, 45, 60. We are starting in 5 seconds. Push up to shoulder tap. Come on down for me, get ready. If you need to modify, go from your knees. 3, 2, 1. Remember, as you are doing your push-up, your body should create an arrow position, all right? Not flaring out. You're gonna push up and then go to those shoulder taps, okay? 1 push up and then 1 tap on each shoulder. All right, if you're modifying, you perform from your knees. We're going to that cross crunch. 3, 2, 1, stay right here. Punch, punch, punch. Right here, stay here. If you are modifying, hands here, bring a knee up. That's it. Keep that core contracted though. That's the only way you're gonna feel it is if your abs stay contracted. Surrender in 3, 2, 1. If you're modifying, watch me. You're gonna step and then you're gonna step. Stay low, calf raise. If you need to, hand, step back. Weight stays in that heel. If you're modifying, right here, until you get used to it, all right? Then take away the support, then add in the jump. All right, back to the push-ups in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna show more modification right here. All right, so again, hands slightly out from your shoulders. If you are modifying, your knees are on the ground, your core is engaged, your glutes are engaged. Make that arrow, push up, tap, tap, reset, go again. If you are not, widen that stance if you need to. Create the arrow, tap, tap, and repeat. Keep going. We're going to that cross crunch in 3, 2, 1, right here. That's it, right here. Don't lose it, don't lose it. Think of every single goal you have, all right? Think of it. Focus on that. Punch out all of those barriers. I can't do this. I will never be like this person. Why can't my journey look like that? Forget all that. Your journey is your own. Focus on your goals. Surrenders in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step back. Stay in that squat. Jump. Go back, back. Now make sure each time you're switching which leg you step first with. And remember, it is in front, not underneath. When we go underneath, see how my toes up? that can put so much risk towards your ankle and your knees, okay? We don't want that. You're almost there. Back to the push-ups in 3, 2, 1. We're at 45 seconds. I was about to do an inchworm. Going back to that beginning move. All right, here we are. Remember where your gaze is at. It's 3 to 5 inches in front of your hands, all right? Now back at your feet. I promise, your feet are going absolutely nowhere, okay? They are staying put. So make sure your gaze is where it's at. Don't let your head move with it, okay? A lot of people will do that. That can make some muscles work in your neck that we don't want, all right? It can also make neck pain happen later. So we're going to that cross crunch in 3, 2, 1. Join me right here. If you can, keep your feet up. If you want to challenge, right here, right here. Now the key is you don't want to come down here, all right? That's the key. It's not gonna hurt you if you do it, but you're incorporating a lot more muscles, and I wanna focus on just a certain subgroup right now, all right? Now, if you have diastasis recti, make sure you're watching your abdominal wall, especially in the middle. If you see any bowing, any coning, please stop. Just stop, okay? We're going to those surrenders in 3, 2, 1, right here. Now, make sure that you stay in that squat position, okay? Make sure you stay here when you are going up and when you come down, all right? That's what's gonna get the work in there. Now again, modification if you need to. Use your arm for support, but make sure all the weight is in that heel. No weight should ever be in your toes unless you're doing a calf raise, all right? Right here for modification. Keep it up. You're doing so good. We have one more round after this, guys. Then you're done. All right, push-ups. Arrow, no hip swinging, 60 seconds, and 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Last time, guys, right here, right here. Let me tell you something. You are stronger than any move I could ever throw at you. I bet you that. I bet you are stronger than any single move I could ever give you. I don't care if you are modifying it. I don't care if you're advanced. I don't care. You are stronger than it. It may burn. You may get tired, but I guarantee you, and I promise you, you are stronger. Keep going for me. Keep going. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Make that arrow. Don't let those elbows fan out. Keep your core tight. Keep your glutes tight. Keep everything tight in 3, 2, 1. Come on down for that cross crunch. Now remember where you need to be. If you need to modify, do it. If you need to go advanced, do it. If you modified, try intermediate once. Tell me that you can do it. All right? All right, if you've been doing intermediate, try the advanced. All right? You keep your legs further out. Right here, you don't bring them back in. All right? Keep going. Keep going. You're doing great. I'm going back to intermediate in case anybody needs me here. And then I'll show modified again. All right? Now keep going. Keep going. Modified. You're still here. You can bring them up if you need to, but you're bringing it in the end. Keep going. Less than 20. Less than 20. Right here. Advance. Straight out. Straight out. Right here. Keep going. Keep going. 2, 1. Come here. Last move. Surrenders. Now, please do not rush this move. Take it nice and slow. That's okay to do. All right? Completely. I want you to take it slow. All right? The faster we go in moves, not only are we not getting the full contraction, but we're risking potential injury. All right? Stay here with me. You are so close to being done, okay? I promise. Right here, right here. Stay here. You can do it. I know you can. Keep pushing with me. You guys have less than 15 seconds. Less than that. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I'm right here. I'm right here. Step out in front. I know. 2, 1. Woo. If you need to be down here and just rock, just rock. If you need to get up and move, move. Whatever you do, don't just stop, all right? Guys, that was it. That was it. You did it. That's all you had to do. You guys are awesome. You guys are rock stars. All right? We're going to cool down. Okay? What I want you to do, bring that arm across. Now, as we're doing this, in through your nose, out through your mouth, okay? This helps slow down that breathing. All right, make sure your shoulder's not up here. Pull it down. Then you should feel the pull. All right, that's what we're looking for. 3, 2, 1, switch for me. There we go. There we go, pull that shoulder down. You guys did good. You did good, all right? I want you to tell yourself that. Okay, I know for some this might have been easy. That's okay. That's okay. For some, maybe you need to take more breaks. That's okay too. But you're here, right? Bring it behind for me. Right here. Make sure you're able to still look up. Make sure your rib cage is down. None of this, okay? Rib cage is down. Contract that core. All right, we don't want to put any tension on that neck, nor do we want to do that to the low back. Pull on that elbow. See how far down you can reach. It's okay if it's not much. It's flexibility. It can get better, I promise. Keep breathing for me. Go ahead and switch. Same thing. You guys did awesome. I want you to tell yourself that, okay? Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. I want you guys to fan all the way down for me. Touch your toes if you can. If not, your shins, your thighs. Try and keep those knees straight for me. Right here, deep breath in. Exhale out. Go ahead and step out for me. Now go whichever leg you want. I'm going to my right. Feel free to go to whichever one you prefer. Right here. Stay right here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Go ahead and switch. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more breath in. Come to center. Right here. I want you to see how low you can go. Every time you exhale, can you lower a little bit more chest towards your legs? If not, that's okay. Go as far as you can. 3, 2, 1. Block those feet in for me, all right? Block them in. Stay right here. I'm gonna count us up. I want you to roll through your back as I count you up, okay? Come up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys, you are all done. You just completed day 3. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for giving me your best. All right? Thank you so much. Now, I cannot wait to see you for our next workout together. Have a great day, everyone.